Hello, beloved friends. I'm Reverend Kyra with Unity Bay Area, Houston, and we are heading into this weekend, the beginning of our Advent season. And as we know in our teachings that Advent is a time of preparation for the birth of the Christ, and it begins with hope and faith. And so this week we'll be looking into that advent of hope and faith in our own being. How do we open to the realization of that within ourselves, that the faith-filled hope? How do we have a hope that's filled with the faith of knowing what is to come? Because we're in the advantage of knowing what's coming in the Christmas story. We know what's coming in the sequence of events that lead up to the birth of the Christ. And in our teaching, the birth of the Christ consciousness, that awareness of the Christ that is in each and every one of us. So as we celebrate this Christmas season and the birth of Jesus, and also the birth of the Christ in each of us, we take each of these weeks to take a look at the depth of this Christmas story and how the understanding at a metaphysical level or at beyond the physical in the Christmas story that's given in the biblical messages is teaching us to live from a consciousness of a faith that is so filled with hope and awareness of what is occurring. Do you live in that faith-filled hope every week and every moment? And especially at this time, it's alive in us. And we'll start with our Christmas carols this week and Christmas season. And we're so excited to begin this Advent as we come through this time of Thanksgiving. And this is going out this week during Thanksgiving week because we've opened our hearts and our being with gratitude. We've begun to live in the now where we are so grateful for what's here right now, what we do have each moment. And it doesn't mean we don't experience the grief and the other experiences of life. We lost our precious puppy this week, Chin Chin. And as he crossed the Rainbow Bridge, I thought, you know, the grief, of course, comes through no matter what, but I also know that there was great faith and hope in knowing that, you know, that we'd given him a good life, and he felt that, and he left feeling loved. And I know he shared so much love. I think he rescued me more than I rescued him. And he was such a great blessing. And each part of our lives, we get to interpret it through this lens, through this opportunity to know that we are more than this moment in time, than this experience. We are part of this greater story of the infinite moving through to bring forth a true awareness in each of our lives. And as we bring that awareness into the world and into ourselves as who we are and what we are, we celebrate. We celebrate the faith and the hope that is alive in each of us. And even in those circumstances that are grief and sadness or that are not what we want them to be, we find a place to touch into the sacred awareness that it's part of a divine plan, moving things to an awareness where we each live from that true Christ spirit. So I'm excited to begin this Christmas season, this Advent, this preparation for the Christ awareness expanding across all of creation and across our globe. And I hope you'll join us this Sunday at Unity Bay Area, Houston at 1911 Highway 3 South in League City, Texas. If you can't be there in person, then come join us online on Facebook or on our YouTube channel, both under Unity Bay Area, Houston. We are so grateful for each of you, the ways that you bring your light into the world, for the Christ spirit that you are, for the awareness that you bring and share in our everyday encounters and our spiritual community that comes together in so many wonderful ways. My heart overflows with gratitude for the gift of serving this community and for being with you and celebrating Thanksgiving and Christmas every year and every day as we open our hearts to the truth of the gratefulness that we feel and the spirit of Christmas that lives in each of us. God bless you, friends. We'll see you this Sunday.